Hello, I am Francisco Marici, and together with Renzo Rossi, we are the founders of WastePrint LATAM, a project supported by the Hoffman Institute. Every day, Latin America produces around 540,000 tons of solid waste, the equivalent of 12 Titanics. But less than 5% is recycled. In countries like Peru and Mexico, those numbers drop to 2 and 9% respectively. Most of that waste ends up in open dumps or rivers, polluting our environment and wasting valuable materials. We wanted to explore how Europe's circular economy models could inspire solutions for our region, and how we can turn waste into value and inclusion.
During our summer startup tour, we visited Germany, Denmark, and France, meeting with leading organizations such as Tomra, Intrasero, Citeo Veolia, Dance With Your System, and Too Good To Go. We discovered that Europe's success doesn't rely on one single policy. It's built on an ecosystem that gives value to waste. That was our first takeaway. Waste must have value, because value changes behavior and drives investment. Our second learning is that regulation must be clear and enforceable. A strong legal framework creates stability and makes sustainability scalable. And finally, third, long-term success depends on building an ecosystem, one where regulation, infrastructure, innovation, and culture reinforce each other to make circularity part of everyday life. Among all the solutions we studied, the deposit return system stood out as a model that brings these principles together, aligning incentive, regulation, and business participation in one powerful mechanism.
For Peru, a DRS could be truly transformative, but it needs to be tropicalized. That means, among others, integrating waste pickers as return point operators and collection agents, turning informal work into fair, stable jobs, leveraging existing beverage distribution routes to collect empty containers, even in remote areas, and adapting the system for small neighborhood shops which sell most beverages nationwide. Beyond logistics, a DRS would also create a cultural shift, helping citizens to see waste not as a burden, but as a resource. Cleaner cities, rivers, beaches would strengthen tourism, while responsible waste practices would enhance Peru's globally renowned gastronomy, where quality and sustainability go hand in hand.
The expected benefits are clear. Over 90% of beverage containers recover. Lower collection costs for municipalities. New formal jobs for recyclers and logistic workers. A reliable supply of recycling materials for local industries, and visible environmental improvement that boost national pride and global images. On the other hand, for companies, supporting or leading a DRS offers far more than compliance. It is a strategic opportunity. First movers gain trust from regulators, secure access to scarce recycled materials, and position themselves as sustainability leaders, shaping the future rules of the circular economy in Latin America. By acting early, they turn environmental responsibility into a competitive advantage.
At WastePrint LATAM, we believe the deposit return system could be the spark that helps Latin America leapfrog into a truly circular economy. Not by copying Europe, but by adapting its lessons to our own context, turning waste into value, informality into inclusion, and sustainability into a new business standard for our region. We would like to thank all the people and organizations who generously shared their time and insight with us. And a special thanks to the Hoffman Institute for their valuable support in making this project possible.